You got it, girl. You got it.
You gonna put that song on?
I do like the song though.
That shit fucking trash, dog.
Name mine. That was your hot take.
That's what I come to the podcast to do, to tell lies.
Man.
Good.
I guess I should give this an air horn or something. I'm gonna give her a couple of these.
Your flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch in my socks. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock. Pull the 6 out, winter time, dropping the top. Give it to they pussy ass.
Yo, you a hater, yo.
Get a air horn.
Check the wristwatch.
Couple of these. Shut up, bitch.
Bitch in my socks. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock.
Fucking terrible.
Cash, do the
Can't hate on her and listen to Cardi B and like Cardi B.
That's
lot of gun sounds.
not true. That's not true.
It's the same exact
It's not,
song.
no, it's not
This
true.
song is Cardi B and the same exact song. Y'all know she got the same writer, right? Same label, same writer, same song.
I'm about to look at your bag, make a double back and clear up a tab.
This shit corny.
That's alright, y'all gonna get that.
You get more air holes for this shit being over. Yeah. Episode 40. What's up, guys?
Old heads now. almost at the mid-pod crisis.
I feel like it's great. Fucking mid-pod crisis. We start analyzing numbers and shit. We're supposed to be bigger than this. Shit goofy. We're gonna have to start doing fuck shit like that. We're gonna start playing Bad Baby and shit to get our fucking numbers right.
If it works.
I hate it. That was a terrible fucking. And this is hands down like the worst intro of a podcast that we've ever had.
Yeah, well, you only picked it because I said I secretly listen to Bad Baby.
That's a bad joint.
And not like heavily, but I don't like hate her.
You sneak in a half a mixtape.
I mean, everybody else is normal. Like I could have said Blueface, but I never went to like, oh, let me click this Blueface song. I've actually went to like look at some of her videos.
I've always gotten Blueface shit sent to me as a bid. Like, yo, listen to this shit.
He is the industry bid right now.
Nah, it was this one joint. What the fuck was it called? I think it was called Stop Capping.
Yeah.
My cousin sent me that shit, and he was like, yo, listen to this shit. And I listened to it, and I'm like, yo, you about to disown me. He like, why? I'm
fuck
like,
with that
I
joint.
like this shit.
You listen to E40 too, though.
Huh?
You listen to E40 too.
I don't listen to E40.
But then you can't. If you can't listen to E40, you can't listen to Blueface.
I can't listen to E40, and I can't listen to Blueface.
Oh, all right.
But I'm pretty sure somewhere out there, there's an E40 record that's tolerable for me.
No, I believe it. I mean, he got some stuff that I like. Like that
I would
joint.
never,
Tell me when
I
it
would
go.
never,
That
I would
joint
never
and all
download.
that.
I didn't even download Tatiana to my playlist.
You shouldn't. You should just let it play if it randomly plays somewhere.
Yeah.
Or just like,
Cardi smoked that joint though.
oh, the remix?
Yeah.
Of course.
She smoked
She
that
got the
joint.
same writers as Bad Baby.
Here you go.
Man, fuck you, bro.
It's
She
facts though.
executes it different.
It's facts though. No, she's just older. That girl's 16. She shouldn't
She
be sounding
sound-
like
I'm
that.
tired of this
Sounds-
bitch being
yeah.
16.
Yeah.
She's at least
She
19
came.
now.
No, she came out 15. 16. She just turned 16 probably like this
Fan,
year.
that Catch Me Outside shit is at
She
least
was
3
like
years
13, 14.
old. Okay. You said she came out. You said she came out.
I'm talking about music as a rapper.
Okay. Man, listen. Anyway. Episode 40 in Pop We Trust, Will Clinton, BiBi, Karate Ed, the drug dealer. We in this joint. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? How's everybody week?
I need a couple
good.
keys now.
A couple keys.
You
We gotta
already
play
there?
out this narrative. I need the bread now.
You already there?
I need the bread
As long
now.
as you break it.
You got it somewhere, you know what I mean?
I need it.
You got it somewhere.
Gotta upgrade the stew.
You know what they say, man? Location, location, location.
This location crazy.
What's up, man? How's everybody week?
It was good.
Pretty good.
Welcome back, BiBi. She wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
Thank God. Nah, just kidding. Just
I
kidding.
know.
Just kidding. Just
Don't make
kidding.
me switch
And
it up.
so
Just
it
kidding.
begins.
Just kidding.
What'd you do all week, Ed? We know you spin kicks and
Same shit,
things.
yeah.
You know,
Went to
made
work.
runs.
I'm about to get back in the club promotions.
Can't forget the runs.
So I'm gonna start doing that.
I saw that. What's going on with it?
Yeah, I'm about to be promoting for Fridays at XO Lounge since they open back up.
You about to be the new Hennessy Neff.
Right now they only doing Saturdays. So
Hennessy
I'm gonna
Ed.
take over the Fridays. Let's see how that go for now. So
Cinco de
okay,
Fridays.
good. Whatever. All of them.
Okay. BB, how was your week?
It was good. It was a little sad, but
Did you beat some faces to the gods and
I did.
decorate your house? That's all BB do is make up and decorate the house.
I've been painting the house, but I'm trying to sell it. So I'm trying to
Oh, you trying to sell it?
yeah, trying to keep it, nice,
Cosmetically nice.
pleasing. Yeah. So when it's time to
Pleasing.
sell.
They're gonna come
Aren't
through.
you, I was about to say,
they're
aren't you
gonna-
gonna be pissed when they buy it and just completely redo
No,
the shit?
because they're gonna pay for it with their own money.
Yeah, but probably be like, oh, this was my vision,
No, it's not.
and it's
It's her
gone
vision
now.
why she
Well,
lived there. Her vision is to make it nice to sell it.
Yeah.
Man, listen,
They're gonna paint all the walls white. She gonna be like, what the fuck?
I'd be pissed.
Flat
I'm
white
sorry.
walls.
I'd be pissed.
They gonna be like, no. They're gonna come in like, oh no, that got to go. That got to go. You
Now,
gonna
hold
be
up,
like-
bitch, I ain't sell it yet.
you
You
gonna be
better
like,
watch your
okay.
mouth. We could fight.
You gonna be like, all right, all right.
Drawn. My fucking week was nuts, man.
Yeah.
How was
How
your
you,
week?
how you feeling?
Better. I look better. I was looking
good?
back at last week's episode. That shit was like this.
Just was dangling.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, if he don't put his fucking hand
So you
down.
had to get surgery, right?
2 of them.
Why 2?
The first surgery was to clean out the initial infection that I had because the nigga mouth was so fucking dirty who I punched. According to the doctor, said whoever mouth you punched was fucking filthy. So,
Well, the human mouth is filthy. Period.
well, this one must have been exceptionally filthy
Yeah. Okay.
because the antibodies didn't stand a chance. When I went to go get the operation done to have them reopen it and clean it out, get the infection out and shit like that, they noticed that the infection locked my fucking tendons.
It
So
tends to do that.
that's why my shit was all crooked because my tendons were locked. They couldn't stretch for me to make my shit flexible. So they had to cut all the way the fuck down my palm to unlock and reconnect my tendons. So that was a whole nother procedure.
Almost like he had carpal tunnel.
I'm talking pain, dog.
Do they have you on pain meds?
Yeah. It was supposed to be an hour-long procedure. Turned out to be about 3.
You know, that happens.
They had to give me what the fuck is that shit called? The adrenaline shot to wake you up.
Oh, because they put you under, but
Yeah,
you
they
were
put
under
me
so
under.
long, under so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wake up and I'm like, my shit fucking throbbing. It got triple the fucking bandages and dressing that it has now. I can't even see my fingertips. It's just all covered in shit. I went to go say something. I felt like I was being grabbed by fucking Paul White with all this fucking strength. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with my throat? They're like, yeah, we had to stick a tube down there, John, so that you could breathe and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. So I went to go move or whatever. I felt like I was in the Matrix and shit. I'm like, yo, what y'all give me? They said they gave me fentanyl. I'm like, what?
You gonna be on the Kensington?
They like, not that shit that's on the street.
Oh.
We gave you fentanyl, like the untampered with shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Lie to me. Tell me this is morphine or some shit like that. Shit was crazy.
They gave you the shit they be using to step on the shit.
Yeah. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I was in the hospital for 4 days afterwards.
The nasty food.
That food was fucking terrible.
I think because it was healthy.
No,
It's nasty too, but.
it's nasty because it's nasty.
What
They gave you-
hospital?
They gave you like
Pennsylvania.
they gave you like one
Why?
packet of salt and pepper.
They had the little fucking
The little-
packets.
I shake them.
When I
like,
stood in the
"Oh,
hospital,
this
my
shit."
food wasn't bad.
What hospital?
What hospital was it?
Holy Redeemer.
That just sound like we got 3 black ladies in the kitchen.
Probably. Yeah. Sounds about right.
That's soul food.
You
What
alright,
floor she
baby?
on? What floor is she on? She ain't got the sugar, right? I'm gonna make something
Man,
nice.
listen, and that was another thing. My fucking
Your diet.
diabetes and shit.
They gave you
Yeah.
a crazy
So
diet.
they coming in that joint every hour to fucking prick my finger, man. That shit was drawn. I ain't gonna lie though, I got some good ass sleep in that joint.
They
Cause,
drug you to sleep.
huh?
They drug you to sleep.
I was on drugs the whole fucking time. The whole fucking time I was in that joint, zooted. After maybe 2 days after my operation, my mother had came to visit me. She's like, "What do y'all have him on? Why is he like this?" She's like, "He on oxycodone." I'm like, "Mom, chill. They gave me perks." She's like, "Get him off these pills." Shit was drawn. Yeah, that food was terrible though. Shout out to Sarah. She was great. She was there the whole fucking time feeding me and shit, bringing me food.
Nice. Aww.
But yeah, that shit is. I think this might be the most traumatic shit I've ever been through. And I've been through a lot.
Painful wise? Pain wise?
No, just like the fucking I guess the experience of it, because I only had one nice nurse. I'm pretty sure I was a dick too, but those nurses and the fucking the patient care techs, they was rude as shit. And the actual orthopedic doctor who was assigned to me, I don't know if he had to or he just ain't like me, but when it came down to checking my movements and shit like that, this nigga was like super fucking rough with my shit. And I'm like, fam, how many times do you get punched in the fucking face for doing shit like this to people? You do realize I got another good hand right now, right? Like, I should fuck you up right now. I was really mad at boy. I was about to beat the shit out of you in that hospital. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna chill. That shit, it was bad, yo. Like, Pennsylvania hospital is fucking trash.
So was all this worth it?
No. Not at all.
Was a lesson learned?
I told everybody, if we can't talk it out, I'm shooting you. I'm never punching anybody again.
Well, violence is not the key.
It may not be the key, but it may not be the master key, but it unlocks some shit.
It only creates more violence.
No, not if they're dead.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Murder! You got to die, big fella.
Oh my gosh. I think
Not
he's
punching
dead.
nobody no more.
So what's the first topic today?
You wanna go meet or you wanna go social? Lead the way, Ed. That's what you've been doing. And
Let's start with the TK shit.
you've been
Get that
killing it.
out-
TK,
get out the way.
he's a
Yeah.
fucking moron.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I have no sympathy for him. He did it to himself.
I don't either. You know what we talk about?
No.
Rapper TK,
Rapper
the
was
kid who
17?
did the race. He's 17 now.
So he was like 16 when it happened or something like
He was
that?
15.
So 15, 16-year-old kid, he just got locked up 55. Well, he was facing 95. Well, he's facing life.
Yeah, 5 to 95.
5 to 95 when it came down to it, but it's for murder. But when the murder happened, he made a song about when he was on the run from the cops, and it was a big song. Pretty much how everybody was introduced to him because of what was going on. And then he gets booked. Obviously, he gets but that song, I guess that song pretty much fueled his lawyer fees. But now he's in jail for 55 years.
He was talking
That's
about how
like
he caught a
17.
body, the cops was on his ass, and he's now on the run. And expected to have some type of fucking fight when they caught his ass.
So why do these rappers keep talking about
Because they're
this stuff?
fucking stupid and they swear to God that the feds ain't listening to the music.
Because
They
this
really
is not
think
the
the
first time.
motherfuckers is just
It's
paranoid.
This
not,
happened.
and they literally were saying like they were playing parts of his song in court as part of
Their case.
towards him. Now, normally, your music isn't supposed to be like they're not supposed to be allowed to use those things in court because it's music and it could be highly fabricated.
Yeah.
But the details were so vivid in the sense that it's like, no, this is like we were chasing you and you're telling everybody how you're running from us. So we gotta assume that everything else you're saying within that is true too, because that portion was true. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I'm sure they had like forensics and shit like that along with it. Maybe some surveillance footage or witnesses
and
too.
I think he in there for like another one. They're looking at him for a different body too,
I
somewhere
wouldn't even
else.
give a fuck.
Yeah, it's
Like,
It's ridiculous.
once it gets to that point, I'm like, man, fuck y'all. Like, if I was to ever get, I know for a fact, if I was to get like convicted for murder and I know I'm never getting out, or at least like early enough to enjoy my life, my motherfucking last word's gonna be hard as shit. Like, I'm gonna have the best fucking before I leave quotable ever. Fuck it, the damage is done. You mean like fuck? I look like saying I'm sorry or I wish this never happened. Man, suck my dick,
it's
you
over.
nut
Now
ass nigga.
You in there? You roof.
Suck my dick with that dead nigga mom lips. Fuck out of here.
I feel bad for what's his name? YNW Melly now.
He's gonna beat that case, yo.
I hope so.
He's gonna beat that case.
Well,
He
no,
is-
I'm
he
not
is-
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I hope so. I'm not gonna say I hope so if he actually did it. If he didn't do it, then I hope so. You don't think that's like a heinous crime? Man, you bullshitting. That crime is crazy. All right, nah, that crime is crazy.
What did he do?
If it plays out that he actually did that shit, that's disgusting, bro. His case is different. His case is he murdered two?
Yeah.
Two of his friends.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. His case. He's accused of murdering two of his friends, putting them in his car, taking them to the hospital, lying, saying it was a drive-by, and then making a song about it. Niggas keep making songs, man. Niggas gotta do something else.
That fucking song hot as shit though. I love that song.
That shit is
hot.
That shit is crazy.
Nah, but you know why they connected him to the murder of those two guys, right? There's only one thing that actually, besides the song, that they could use to connect him to those two murders, which
The
is
other friend?
no. Nobody told on him yet. Nobody told on him yet. What made them grab him was the friends that he allegedly murdered or whatever. They were recorded threatening sending threats his way through his mom.
Yeah, through his mom and shit. Yeah.
They was threatening his mom and shit. Yo, if your son don't fucking come up off some bread,
Because he started buzzing.
yeah, we killing you and him. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, just don't make no song about it.
just
don't make no song about it.
he gonna beat that shit.
I hope so.
He gonna beat that shit. I know you threatened my mom. You dying.
You know, I haven't heard those recordings or anything like that, so.
Okay.
You know.
Free YNW Melly. He ain't do shit.
Anybody can say that.
He ain't do shit. But he ain't do shit wrong. Only thing he did wrong was make a song to pin his ass for a fucking double homicide.
Dummy. It should have been like a different song. Like I lost.
I'm
my
sure he
homie.
learned his lesson.
Yeah, right.
You know, he's gonna get out. If he gets out, he's gonna make songs about how he was in jail.
Yeah.
He makes life music. He doesn't make any other. Now he got the other song I like. The Chick John.
What the fuck is going on with Kodak Black? What's his case looking like?
I don't know, but I just saw him on a bill for something.
No, you didn't.
I did. He's on something with Meek. Meek gonna be there.
He's
Damn, I just saw his name is on there.
he got a federal detainer on him.
I just saw his name on the list. I'm not saying he gonna actually show up. But
Yeah, he's
it's a
very
long-
much still in jail.
I think I want to say it's Summer Jam or some shit.
Okay.
It's a lot of artists on there, and he was one of them.
Speaking of Meek
Like a
Mill,
lot, like 50. Like a lot. It was a lot. I don't know if it's a festival or something, but Meek was on there. He's like one of the big headliners, I think. But Kodak was one of the smaller names in the 50 other names down the bottom. Kodak Black. There's only one of them motherfuckers.
Speaking of Meek Mill, shout out to him. He just made Dream Chasers Records an official thing under Rock Nation.
It's been official. He just made it a joint venture now.
No, Dream Chasers was never an official record label.
Okay.
It wasn't.
I think they were. I think
It was an LLC.
They didn't have.
It wasn't a record
They
label.
didn't have a distribution backing, but they were a label.
Alright.
He was signing.
I'm not
artists,
gonna
and he
argue
wasn't
semantics.
like
That can go either way. Fuck it.
Yeah, they definitely were.
But that's major.
Big ups to me. Definitely a good move.
I
Definitely
think-
shows growth in his business.
I think this
acumen.
nigga has like the most fucking legendary turnaround ever. This nigga was a walking fucking meme for years.
I think he'll still be memes at some point for something.
It's gonna be hard.
Nah, he just gotta do something stupid. If Jay-Z can still be memes because he got ugly ankles and knees and riding jet skis looking funny.
No, but you know what I mean. Like the memes were
he was
based
a
on
loss.
the memes were based on his situations. You know what I mean? Like if anything was going wrong,
Yeah.
It would
That's
be
what I'm saying.
me
He had
taking an L
now
some way.
Everything else is gonna be different. Like
Yeah.
he better get his ass back in the gym for his meme be him turning into Rick Ross, because that's what it's gonna be.
the gym.
The gym, like working out into fitness. It's the biggest I've ever seen Meek. Like he's looking like he's going a little into the unhealthy side.
I ain't even think.
Yeah, nah.
Shout out to
like,
Ross.
He looking like he 40. Like he
You
looking
know what
like
I
he turned
noticed
into
about
Gucci.
Ross?
Meek turned into Gucci.
Oh man, but Gucci diesel as shit now.
Old Gucci.
Damn.
The old Gucci.
This nigga turning into bird Gucci.
Yeah, the old Gucci.
Fucking, you know what I noticed about Ross? This nigga don't never stop his motherfucking artists from flourishing.
He shouldn't. Why should he?
A lot of people do.
I don't think people.
Diddy's done it.
I don't
Hov
think
does it.
I don't think they stop. I don't think they stop. I think that sometimes you're underneath such a dark shadow you can't get. From
Nah, nigga.
Ross wasn't a
Hov-
dark shadow.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying like these other people who had artists that was only doing a thing while under them and could have kept doing a thing, it was them that stopped it. Like Jay-Z for sure blackballed Young Chris.
I don't think he blackballed him.
He for sure blackballed him.
So he told anybody don't do.
Biggs said that he blackballed him, and Big Face Gary said that he blackballed him.
What did he hit him with the don't do business with him or you can never do business with me type joint?
That type shit, yeah.
It happens.
You know, fucking Birdman did that with
You can still make good music and be popping though. That's what I'm saying. They're
Yeah,
not
but
that far removed from the
it's
social
hard.
media era.
It's hard to get a cult following. That shit only works for people with cult followings. Especially in this motherfucking microwave era.
You also gotta stay consistent. They were very inconsistent.
Who?
That whole state property movement.
What?
They wasn't dropping enough music like they were supposed to.
How much music do you want them to fucking drop?
Enough. It's a bunch of y'all. It's easy to drop music when you don't have to write a whole song.
Yeah, and they all had their own shit going on.
Yeah.
The Gunners had 2 fucking mainstream albums. Beans had like 6.
Under Rockefeller though, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about after that when the whole thing dissolved.
Well, you got to remember when Rockefeller was over, everybody wanted to work with Chris and not Neef.
Okay.
That's when he got picked up by Division 1 right after Rico Love. Rico Love picked him up right after the state property thing was over. And then he went independent once that contract was up. I don't know what the fuck was up with that contract. Cause the album never came out, none of that shit. Just 2 mixtapes. The Revival and the reintroduction of Christopher Rise. But maybe that's all that the deal was for. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like Ross doesn't ever like hold back anything from his artists
Nah, I think
flourishing. You mean like
he
that?
runs his
I think
label
that's
pretty
cool as
good.
shit.
He runs it pretty good. Or he let you go.
Yeah.
He let Wally out of his. I don't know if his albums are up or not, but
Yeah, his albums were up.
he just that was
He said it. He said it on another podcast that he had just dropped his last album for his MMG contract and he was out of there.
Yeah.
He went over to Warner Brothers, right? Or Warner.
Yeah. Pretty much same. Atlantic's under Warner, so it's the same.
Yeah, but MMG
Parent label.
MMG isn't with Atlantic. MMG is with Epic.
No. I'm talking about they were with Atlantic. They were with. They had an Atlantic deal first.
Okay, all right.
They had an Atlantic deal first, and then whatever happened, I think I don't know. Whatever happened, they end up transitioning because Ross is a Def Jam artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got so much shit going on where that shit weird.
Same thing, and we gonna stay in the same spectrum. Another thing with Meek, he's no longer a convicted felon and on probation. That's another fucking win for that
That's
nigga.
a win. I hope it stay that way.
Yeah,
I hope they just end up throwing the case out.
Yeah, with the new trial and the new judge and all this fucking time that he's been on probation and been sent back for so many stupid things, there's no way that they're gonna reinstate any of that shit.
They gotta
Yeah,
give him time to
so
say,
chalk it.
Plus, he got too many power figures behind him now.
Yeah,
for them
he
to
got the
not
motherfucking
make that
accolades.
move just to make it like it's like, is he really a risk?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things like because at the end of the day, he do something else dumb. He's still a repeat offender. He can still get. You know what I'm saying? He'll still get some. He'll still get extra time.
The
on
biggest
top of all
thing
the dumb shit.
now is staying out of trouble, but I feel like that whole
easy.
situation that shit is behind him.
Yeah, I think it just helped him move better, enables him to do more business. He don't have to call somebody and say, "Hey, yo, I got a show in Connecticut. Can I go?" And if they don't feel like it that day, they can be like, "No, You know what I'm saying? Nobody can stop his money for the time being. So he probably about to do 100 shows until that case comes.
Yeah, for sure.
But he definitely missed a lot of money.
Or you never know. Maybe he gonna get his ass in that office. You mean focus on executive shit for the Dream Chasers thing?
No.
You don't think so?
He needs a better business partner to run that while he's still being an artist, because he's still dropping music enough for him.
Who do you think he would have do that?
I don't know, because I think his whole team week, from what I've seen from the outside looking in, his team has never been strong, and that's why he kept getting in trouble. Yeah. I don't think he ever surrounded himself with the right business-minded people. Yeah. You surround yourself with enough goons for security. Yeah. Not enough motherfuckers that gonna really count your money and make sure you're doing the right shit. So he been with Rock Nation for like 7 years now. So he probably got somebody. Yeah, he been there since like 2012. So he should be cool. He's been there since 2012.
He signed the Rock Nation deal when he started beefing with Drake.
He signed a management deal in 2012.
All right, fuck it. I want one of those fucking chains, yo.
Rock Nation chain or Dream Chasers chain?
I want a fucking Dream Chasers chain.
You could have just said the Rock Nation chain.
I want one of them chains. I do. Like real bad.
Buy one.
No. I don't have Karate Ed Brick Dealer wealth.
It's a chain.
It's like a $60,000-$70,000 chain.
So then we gotta start pushing our platform and title. Nah. That's the plan.
Nah.
Might get a chain then. Get a title podcast platform deal and a chain.
I'll sign for a chain. Oh, DM me. What else we got? What do we got?
So we went through.
Talk to me, you nasty fucking Bad Baby fan.
Listen, man, stop hating on Shorty.
I'm not hating on Shorty.
Mary J on Power.
Yeah.
How's that gonna go?
The only way that it can go one or two ways, and they're both fucking extreme. Either one, she's a user, or two, she's a queen pin. One of the two.
I don't want to see Mary J the user though.
We already seen Mary J the user every time she performs live. And it's fucking comedic gold, nigga.
I don't want to see it portrayed on a platform
as herself
like Stars. Yeah, I need her to be. I need her to be the person moving some things behind the scenes. I also want her to fuck somebody up too.
Or they might have her like as one of those badass lady DAs or a detective or some shit like that.
Probably.
I can see Mary J playing that role.
She played in she played on.
She was on SVU.
It's a show, a series she played on.
SVU.
No. Like consistently.
Oh.
The show called The Umbrella or Umbrella Corp or some shit like that. It's like a superhero type genre. She was like one of the 8 main agents chasing them down or something, like a time agent or something. She did alright in that genre. It was like kind of comedic but kind of serious. Is anybody
even excited about Power coming back?
Yeah, the new previews look. The new previews are good. Tommy versus Ghost. That's a good way to end it off.
I binged like 2.5 seasons once. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't nothing that I was like looking forward to getting back into. Pause if needed.
Nah, it's cool. It's a cool show. They needed better writers, but
motherfuckers was making it sound like that shit was the bee's knees.
Well, because people like seeing drug dealers do shit.
That shit is cool.
They do.
Yeah, but
it becomes uncool. See what I did there? It becomes not so fucking cool when the dickheads swear to God that that's how it really goes and try to get out here and be Ghost. Like, no, you're not gonna be able to murder fucking prison guards and escape jail like Ghost did. Like, no, you just not. Relax.
Yeah.
That shit. But for the motherfuckers who actually been around that shit, I can see why they would like get entertainment out of it. I personally wasn't crazy about the shit. I felt like it was too predictable. What was gonna happen on Power was way too fucking predictable.
Yeah, that's the only reason. I like the show, but the only reason I never like rush. I gotta make sure I catch it when it come on. I don't care.
Yeah.
I never cared about people spoiling it for me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I pretty much knew almost everything that was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every single thing. I'm like, this is gonna happen. This person gonna die. That person gonna die. This person, their contract's up. They're gonna die. Like
their contract's up. They're gonna die.
You can just tell half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he ain't gonna stop fucking with her. he gonna go
Didn't
fuck
Lala
with
get
her.
whammed on that joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took her like 5 seasons. Well,
Top
whatever
10
seasons
bitch
they
in the
are.
game. Yeah! Hey! You nut ass nigga. I was mad I ain't let you slide with that shit last episode.
She's not, but
Okay, cool.
I'll
Whatever.
let you live with that.
Okay.
I dropped like 30 other chicks that's better than her.
Fam, like 19 of them bitches was weak.
You're a liar.
You're a
You
liar.
went back in on one of the joints. It was like she bad though, and I'm like, I definitely posted her like 13 shorties ago. It's just a different picture and different angle, and now she bad as shit. I was like, see, same chick. You don't care. Fuck it.
I said what I said, nigga. The bitches was weak.
You're a
Especially
liar.
when you started with the fucking Britannia shit. I'm like,
You're
oh
a
my
liar.
God.
I just said she better than
Nah,
her.
Britannia is not better than Lala,
Yes,
dog.
she is.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
Why do we ask the female? Want to see what we talking about?
Yeah.
Well, she
All
knows
right.
what Lala looks like.
Yeah, I know what Lala looks like.
Okay.
And we're talking about aesthetically. That's it.
Talk about what?
Just what she looks like on the outside.
I would love to see what both of them look like on the inside.
Well, probably the same color.
I don't know. Yeah, karate, Ed. That's toxic.
No, it's the truth.
You don't know, nigga. One of them,
Wait, what color are you assuming?
Pink.
Pink?
If it ain't pink, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it look like.
I feel
that.
like Britannia might have like a purplish tint to it,
It shouldn't. That's like
bruising and shit.
panty dye or something.
Panty.
That's bad.
This is Britannia. I do not think that she's better than Lala to
She
any
does.
extent.
She looks better
The
than
old
Lala.
Britannia may have been up there,
Her face has changed.
and her body is completely too fucking done up.
She still looks better. I don't care about all of that stuff. I just care about how, like, if
Yeah,
I just
but
look.
I don't think she looks
I don't care
better
how much money
than
you
Lala.
spend
I
on
think
it.
Lala's a lot more better proportioned, and she's prettier. Okay.
She's not.
She weak, right, BB?
She's not weak. I feel like,
I think Lala's prettier.
of course you would, because Lala's natural.
I guess she's more wholesome.
I don't even think Lala's fully natural. But fam, I
more
like that fake
wholesome.
shit.
Yeah, that's.
I like that fake shit. Like to look at, I like that fake shit. But
But I think her face is like.
Well, she did too much to her
yo,
face.
before the surgeries that she got done to her face,
She was gorgeous.
she was nice. Fucked herself all up. I'm still heartbroken over that shit. I used to love that bitch on Rock of Love. But yeah, anyway, Power, Mary J. Blige. I'm
I want to see
gonna
her
tune
stomp
in.
somebody
I'm gonna.
with the Mary stomp. With the heel up.
She gonna kick the shit
I
out
wanna see her stomp somebody.
What else we got? Karate Ed.
Fucking what's the boy name? His fucking ghost little understudy.
Ghost little understudy.
The young boy that started selling underneath him, trying to overtake all this shit. Fuck. I want to see her stomp him though. Damn, I can't remember his name.
You're not talking about the young boy teach me the fucking game, Ghost.
No, not his son.
Oh, alright.
She stomped his son. That'd be epic too. But
Yeah,
not his
facts.
son.
What is his name? Tariq?
Tariq.
Yeah.
That nigga bad in every fucking show he ever been in. I love the memes of like, yo, can't nobody raise this nigga.
I saw a video like maybe 6 months to a year ago. The young boy Tariq got into an elevator with some dude, and the dude just looking over, and he was like, "I should whoop your ass," and he like, "Huh?" He like, "I should beat the shit out you." And he like, "Fam, it's just a show." He started taking it like, "I should beat the shit out you." He like, "It's just a show. It's just a show." Yo, niggas really was fucking mad at Tariq, dog.
That nigga wild.
Yeah, fuck that young boy. You want to stay in the whole Hollywood thing?
Yeah, we can stay there before we.
You want to talk about Fab?
Let's go. I heard a little bit of his video, but
His live video, that fucking video was like 45 minutes. I don't think anybody got the whole
yeah, I
thing.
heard like a little.
I don't even think the bloggers got the whole thing.
Nah, they just try to take the
It was boring.
try to take the best.
But the gist of what I got from it, it was him explaining. He was spotted at lunch with one of his kids' teachers, and I don't know if it was rumored by the platforms or if the actual teacher had told the wrong person that there was a little trouble at home with him and Emily or whatever. Long story not so long, TMZ gets a hold of it, do a whole cheating scandal on that shit. Fab started coming at Harvey Levin and his fucking cup and his stupid polo shirt. And he's basically telling motherfuckers, listen, I love my wife, stop doing this shit. It's gonna start getting people fucking hurt. This, then the third. This is people loves lives / livelihood that y'all playing with. Da 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 da. And he ended it with a somebody did this.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Somebody did this. I was like, well, yeah.
Nigga,
somebody
you. You did this. Like,
Yeah,
they didn't fucking Photoshop you, dog. Like,
Yeah, like,
the fuck?
You was there.
Like,
It would have been easier to explain why they were there, but it's
If it
fucking
was-
summertime.
I was about to say, if it was during the school
And
year,
his kid
maybe.
is
And
of
even
school
if,
age, right?
even if, why?
Send the
you-
mom. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Emily, yo, she need to talk to somebody. She not talking to me. She's
Yeah.
talking to me. She not talking to me.
I didn't see the teacher though. Was she attractive?
I didn't see it. I don't know. Let me look it up and see.
Savon.
I didn't see it.
Mm.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into teachers later.
To teachers.
Yeah, we're gonna get into teachers later. I think Fab fucked up because on one note, he did the right thing by marrying her for two reasons. One, because you put up with his shit for so long, and two, you can't testify against your husband in a court of law. And that was at the time that they had that situation with his father-in-law and all that shit. On the flip side of that, that might have been the right move if you had intentions on fucking behaving yourself from that point on. He's still on nut shit, and now he's a target for divorce. Like, she can already take you for child support, but divorce too? How much money is Fab worth, roughly? Maybe like 15, 20 million?
Let's take a ballpark. How much you think it is?
I would say about 15, 20 million.
I don't know. It should be.
I'm gonna Google it.
I'm about to do it right now. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm going baller alert. Fuck
Don't-
Google.
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Shut up.
20.
Yeah, well,
That's not bad.
he should be worth more than that.
I feel like he should be worth more than that, but
We'll be knowing. Is that bad? Do I know how much he was fucking worth?
no.
Well, he's in my top 5. If that accounts for anything. Fuck all this.
Yeah, I don't.
What else?
I can't find a picture of the chick, but I don't know. So I don't even know if she was bad. I don't even know if she was worth it. You got it, girl. You got it.
You wanna, BiBi, you wanna give us your hot take on drunk sexing?
Drunk sex. What kind? Henny kind?
Okay. All right.
So, what do you mean take?
Your hot take, like you
On the
when
video.
when you saw it, you knew the girl who was in the video with him.
Ed's video? I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I know the girl.
Okay. You said in the group chat that you're probably never gonna look at Ed the same again.
Hurt my feelings.
What?
Why though? Why?
Well, wait. I want to know, how did your wife feel about this
She
video?
hates that video. She hates it to this day.
I
Too
want
bad, Miss Karate Ed. If you make him take
She
it down,
hates
we
it.
going through
I was
something.
not coming down. She know that. I will make another video like that. Doesn't matter.
Yo, that video is fucking hilarious.
I'm-
And I was in the hospital, and I was perked out my mind, and I started watching that shit. Oh my god.
I was like,
Yo,
oh my
That shit is great. When my man was sitting on the corner of the bed with the fucking dojo pants on and the E&J apple. Oh! You are a nasty, nasty nigga, Ed. Oh my God.
Gotta keep it realistic.
So exactly what was it, BB, that made you say to yourself, all right, I'm probably not going to look at Ed the same anymore?
Because I just look at him as so like when we're here, at least on the podcast, just reserved and.
See that? The real me. She knows the real me.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ed
still opinionated.
Karate Ed is so reserved.
I am.
Fuck you.
That's my creative side, the entertainer me. You know.
Yeah,
My
that's his
character.
That
alter
was you
ego.
creating.
Yeah.
His alter
So
ego.
which one was that? Was
Yeah.
that Uncool? Damn sure. It might have been Karate Ed because you had dojo pants on.
Yeah, they were just
Just
regular
like you
sweatpants,
said, it was
though,
like
but that's okay.
soft porn.
It could have been on Showtime.
Yeah, I definitely would have smacked you when you was my husband.
Yo, that fucking video is fucking hilarious, yo.
Y'all gotta let creative be creative. Y'all
I
can't-
hear you.
women
Listen,
can't
I'm
do that.
all for it. I'm all for it because
No, I'm talking about her. That was her husband. She would have slapped him. You can't
Yeah.
do that. You gotta let them create.
what about the flip side of that though?
Same thing. They're like
You keeping that energy?
yeah, like listen, like Lala smashing bull on TV with her titties out.
She was single.
No, she wasn't. She was with Mello. She
My
was married.
and my
She was
husband
single.
feels that he thinks it's like real. He's like, I know it's acting, but she's still naked in front of the guy.
Yeah, she is
He
naked. Yeah,
touching
yeah,
her
yeah.
and blah blah.
But that's the same thing with a bunch of these movies with actresses who are, your husband's not an actor, he's not in the movie, he's not the star, and you gotta have sex with the star of the movie, and that's the scene, and your titties out. Or even if your titties aren't being portrayed on the scene, like you're naked in front of this guy and your back is shown. I know he can see your titties because he's not blind. You know, all of those things is kind of
Did
like
they put duct tape on the nipples?
no. It's just like get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Like we're professionals. We're all professional here. You keep it moving.
We're all professionals here.
You keep it moving. Do what
Hey.
you gotta do and keep it moving.
I'd be like, you gonna have to artistically channel yourself another way.
The song already there.
But what if it fucks up like a super big bag for you?
But that's normally what happens. That happens a lot. Like, take Fabulous for instance. His girl, his wife, was his stylist for a long time. But
Yeah.
Def Jam was always telling him to like, listen, when you're out in the streets, you're single. You don't portray yourself. You don't walk around. You don't hold your girl hand. None of that stuff. So he was doing that for the sake of his brand. And his girl knows. She was like, I'm there with you at the video shoot. I'm there with you doing this. I'm the one who pick your clothes out. I'm here and all of for most of this stuff. But she still had issues with that. Like she wasn't like she was unaware that the label was like, no, you sell more records because you're single. You can't make these chick songs and then go out here and be super attached.
That baby song was
You know what I'm
fucking
saying? Like
terrible.
you can't do that.
Can you be my B-A-B-Y?
You know, stuff
But
like that.
it-
So
Fuck
it's like
up.
You're
James.
not fabulous though.
I'm not. But you keep that same.
So,
you keep
if you
the
was
same energy.
fabulous-
It doesn't. But see, that's the problem.
Yo!
The problem is it shouldn't matter what level of popularity you're at because the same thing is the same. It's
He can
the
get
same
there.
energy. Because if I get there, say if I never did it ever, and then I get there, it's gonna be like, oh, now you just want to fuck all the groupies. And
But
this
I
and
don't
that.
even
You
think
know
the
what I'm saying?
Fab
So
would
I mean,
come out with a
if you
video as
started
nasty as
off-
drunk sexing.
If you started
I
off
think so.
doing that,
That's what I'm saying. So I get
Yeah,
it out
if
the
you
way
start-
early.
I don't
Okay.
even think I've
You
ever
know.
seen Fab topless. Why the fuck are you always topless when you're rapping?
I'm not.
Fam,
One video
You're-
and a cover. That's it.
put a shirt on, Ed.
because sex sells.
The sex sells. It does.
I cringe at the fact. Well, I cringe at the notion of Ed being the podcast sex symbol.
I can't. I'm invisible. I'm not even on camera.
Yeah, but I mean, like when we start doing the fucking live podcasts and the
I'm
the
not.
appearances and
I'm
shit.
wearing 3XTs and super baggy sweats and work boots
You better fucking not.
and a Scully.
I'm like, all right, listen, Ed couldn't make it today, so our substitute engineer,
Nah, I'm dressing
Eric.
crazy. I'm dressing invisible. That's how I'm dressed.
Oh, fuck that. Don't do that.
I'm gonna put up a
You'll
partition
ruin this
and sit behind the wall.
partition.
You're gonna be like,
He gonna be the
what's
silhouette.
that show? Home Improvement.
Yep.
With the next door
What's his
neighbor,
name?
you
Wilson?
never Wilson.
Looking-
You
looking
never
over the
saw his
fence.
face.
Yeah, all you saw was his bucket hat.
That's
Yeah.
what you mean.
That's terrible.
We're
I'll
gonna
cop
have
a
a
Kango or something.
prop. It's gonna be like a fence, a porch fence.
But yeah, I hope everything works out for Fab. even though he's been with Emily like 15 years, I cannot imagine him being okay with giving that up. That's a bad bitch.
Yeah. He be alright. I don't know. I mean, but at some point,
I think Emily gonna leave him.
yeah, I think at some point you just get tired. Like you're like, man, I'm done. I can't deal with it.
I mean, respectfully, certain shit I'm not a glutton for.
Yeah.
For every bad bitch, it's a nigga tired of fucking her.
And it's not like if she left emotionally, he'd be fucked up, but
Yeah,
physically, he can definitely physically replace her
yeah, for sure.
the same day. So it's
See,
not like
That's one thing with me because, like, my ex, real easy on the eyes, but like, that mental shit and that shit matters, yo. Like,
no, I agree.
it matters.
That's what I'm saying. Like if he was worrying about that emotional
when
attachment.
I made my mind up, it was relatively easy to fucking let her go, and everybody like, you tripping? Shorty was bad as shit. Yeah, okay. Live with her.
Motherfuckers say, but people say that all the time.
Live with her.
People say that all the time. Women say that too. Like women say that about other people in their like other women and their husbands. They be like, why would she leave you? He's fucking gorgeous, and you be like, cause he beat me the fuck up. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck
Yo,
that gotta do with anything? You know?
That's true. I personally know a couple. They actually they're about to separate, but they go. They got a beautiful house, dogs, kids, good jobs. They go out like maybe 4 times a week, literally like 4 times a week to fucking nice dinners, and they're miserable. And all that shit comes from like a whole bunch of shit that happens behind closed doors, like lack of fucking communication and people just getting burnt out on each other after they find out who they really are. Because they've been together 9 years, so it should be, like a considerable amount of time to be like, all right, this bitch or this nigga might not be for me. But
we looked so good together.
Everybody,
like, people,
everybody on the outside looking in, they're like, I guess like all the local bitches look at them as goals or whatever, and like, I know what's up, and I'm like, that's your goals.
Exterior goals.
Yeah.
Everything looks good from the
But
outside.
no relationship is smooth sailing.
No, is a difference between like,
at what point?
I mean, if they can't stand each other, then it's time to go. But
yeah.
No, I mean, well, to you, what's a okay point to start having issues? At what point do you start having issues where you can say, all right, it's not too soon. This is something that we can work out. Versus, damn, we going through this already. I might want to get the fuck out of here.
I mean, constantly arguing is definitely a red flag.
At any point?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are stuff that's stuff that if you can't get past the first year, 2 years, you're not gonna get past.
Yeah, me and my ex argued every day for like 9 months.
Yeah, and that's.
Was it about the same thing or
Yep.
different shit? That's the difference.
Same shit.
That's a different thing.
Same
though.
shit. I'm like, all right, this bitch
Yeah,
is
but
retarded.
Yeah,
if it's different,
I'm out of here.
then
If
there's
it-
always gonna be something.
True.
Yeah, it
Which
is always gonna be something.
Which is another.
It's just
that's
up
a
to
different
y'all.
issue in itself.
It's up to y'all how big you guys are gonna make it. You mean? Cause I'm walk away king. Oh, you drawn? You just said some dumbass shit out your mouth. I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow, but I'll be back. I'm out. Get the fuck away from me.
And another thing I feel like is a problem is lack of respect for each other.
As far as what?
Not just lack of respect, just.
That's a fine line though, because I think men and women see the line of respect differently. You know what I'm saying?
I can deal with like aggressive disrespect from a woman. What I won't deal with is a disrespect of my intelligence.
Yeah.
I won't deal with a disrespect of my intelligence, and I will not deal with disregard of what I'm saying to you. Don't disregard what I'm saying to you, because I don't never say anything out my mouth for no reason. So those are 2 things that I don't even budge on.
Well, I think lack of respect. Most importantly, is knowing your partner and know what his boundaries are, and he know what your boundaries are.
Yeah, but I think that as human beings, we tend to push boundaries it's like just a natural thing for us to do, just to see how far
Not
you
with
can
me.
get. I'm not saying
I love staying in my lane. It's one of my favorite things to do.
everybody pushes boundaries.
You
I
push
don't.
buttons.
Everybody
don't.
pushes boundaries.
Yeah.
I don't.
Even as children.
Yeah,
I'm not a child.
Everyone pushes. No, just period. Everyone pushes the boundary to see how far you can get with a person before they're upset. You might not ever get them upset, but you can see them like, all right, they didn't like that much. That's as far as I can go. Everyone has that.
Bro, that's not me. I think that is why I left my ex, because I was getting to a point where I was prepared to start testing her motherfucking endurance with me.
But she was
I don't think
already.
we should- I don't
But
think
she
we
was
should ever
already
be to that
getting
place.
mad at things, so you were already past the boundary.
No. It was me. It was me being mad at shit. Because I felt like my word was being disregarded. So, if I'm constantly and clearly expressing my issues and concerns with you, and they're blatantly being pushed to the side, that's when it got to the point where I was like, yo, you do realize that I've been telling you the same shit for months already, and we still ain't gotten nowhere, right?
I've been telling my wife some of the same shit for years.
I've been telling my husband the same shit for years too.
Real shit.
And then maybe I'm just not the relationship kind of guy.
Like,
It
is it
depends on what it
realistic?
is.
Yeah.
It depends on what it does.
It
Depend
is,
on what it is,
yeah.
because some things are just personality traits, and it's kind of like, all right, can I actually deal with this? It is not that bad, or is it something like I really can't deal with it? And you have to change that, or I can't fuck with you. Shit like that. So it depends. So you can separate the two, because like for example, like my wife, she nags the fuck out of me just with small shit. She's nagging. I tell her like, yo, you're nagging. But I feel like she's always going to be a nag. I tell her, yeah, you're going to grow up. You're going to be a nagging ass grandma. I'm telling the kids to get off your step type. That's going to be
Telling
you.
the kids to get off
You know what I'm
your
saying?
step.
But I can deal that. I can deal with. Is it annoying as fuck? Yes. But I'm like, I don't like half the time I can ignore it unless you're like in my face with it. Besides that, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But other shit, like if you're just like inactive in life, you're not really trying to push yourself forward. That shit pisses me off more than anything. I'm just like, oh, whatever. I just rather work for the man all the time. You're like, that's what you want to do, and I'm like,
And sometimes it's easier that way though.
Yeah, a lot of females are more so caught up in stability. They don't want to. They don't want to risk the downs of creating your own foundation and shit like that, because it comes with it. There's no getting around it. There's gonna be downs, but most women, I won't say all, are more caught up in not falling on their face, when the end result, along with falling on your face, could be a way better payoff than whatever pension and retirement plan that you get with your 9 to 5.
yeah. Women no longer fall in love with potential.
Yeah, they want it right then and there.
Stability.
They just want, what do you do? And if they feel like what you do is not good enough for them, they probably either they won't think of you as a long-term solution to their life, and you're just like a fuck buddy for a
Is selling
while.
drugs an entrepreneurship?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
But
Alright,
women love drug dealers.
I was
the
about to say,
cash is
because
good. It's weird.
there was like a fuck ton of women who was just
It's weird.
yo,
because-
nigga, you sell Nicks or Reggie? And I'm like, right now, yeah.
Yeah, but if it's making...
And then a
if
couple
it's-
summers ago, when I was doing fucking 6 pounds a day,
listen,
get off my dick, bitch.
when you're making a lot of cash on hand, they love it.
Yeah.
They don't like nothing in between. It's either a lot of cash or a lot of credit. Anything in the middle, they don't really... It's like, nigga, you ain't shit.
I'm
Like,
not rolling
you
with
corny.
that. I'm not rolling with that.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not rolling with that.
Why not?
Because I had a lot of bitches that had shit going for themselves chasing me while I was a regular 9 to 5 boy with a 580 credit score, and didn't lie about it. I was making like $400 a week.
But the key point that you said is they already had their own shit going for them. I'm
Yeah.
not talking about them.
So
Because
you
if
mean
you
to
got
tell
something
me?
going
You
on-
mean to tell me that the bum bitches got higher standards these days?
No, they just have two-sided standards. Either I need a bunch of cash from you today, or I gotta feel like if I never get a job that you're gonna be able to take care of us in the future. In between all of that, I'm not gonna be shit. That's them.
I'm rolling. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I
It's
get
like
it, yeah.
I want to be a stay-at-home wife. You gotta pay to get my hair and my nails done. I want to have a couple babies for you, and I'm in the crib. You're either gonna sell drugs and be a fucking kingpin and make us a bunch of money, and hopefully you never get caught or get killed. And if you do, I need to know where your stash at. Or you're gonna have a great job. Your 401k is popping. We got good credit, and my name is on the house too.
That's why I tell them all the time, stop letting these women know where. Stop letting people, period, know where you live. Nobody knows where I live. Nobody. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm just applying the same principles because we're talking about it.
It's life. It's life.
Stop letting people know where you live. I hate that shit. Like,
some people like having company.
It's supposed to.
Right? I like having
Like,
parties and.
Home is, to me.
I think
Since-
doesn't apply to everyone. I think if you have a lot of enemies and people that you're looking for, if you're in a certain kind of business.
I don't have, to my knowledge, I don't have any enemies. But
But you have trust issues.
I've seen a lot of shit.
I see. That's why you have trust issues.
I've seen a lot of shit. You mean, but for me, it's more so my home is supposed to be my sanctuary. If I'm looking for anything else, I can leave there. You mean, if I'm looking for a good time, if I'm looking to just get active, meet new people, whatever, I can leave home. But I'm big on decompression. I'm big on relaxing, and I'm big on peace of mind.
That's fine.
I feel like if walking out your own front door is an issue, you'll never have that. Flip side, walking into your own front door is an issue. You'll never have that. I don't give a fuck what the fuck is going on in my life. I'm gonna find some way at one point in the day to get me some fucking peace. That's why I don't let nobody know where I live. I ain't gotta worry about nobody knocking on my door. I ain't gotta worry about none of that dumb shit. As soon as I walk through that motherfucker, I'm like, that's how when I walk through the door, I'm like, alright, cool. The end of the day, the best part of the day for me. I love the end of the day. But I don't want nobody to know where I fucking live, dog. We talked about it on the podcast. Ernie and Boo was ready to cut my ass off. They was like, yo, like, you do realize we've been friends for like fucking 10 years and shit. Like, we still don't know where you live. And then come to find out I lived across the street from Ern Pop. Yeah, man. He's like, get the fuck out. This whole time you lived there, I'm like, yeah. I just moved well. And then I moved from there. I'm like, alright. Back to not letting nobody know where I live. Yeah.
Back to hiding.
It's not hiding. It's just...
Hiding.
No, it's not. It's not hiding. Hiding is when you're always there. I'm hardly ever home.
But it's your hiding place.
It's not hiding. It's my place of solitude.
Okay.
I got a big ass painting of Buddha in my living room.
Does that give you peace?
I like it.
Whatever makes you happy.
Pretty much.
Fuck y'all.
What? We didn't say nothing wrong. That's your peaceful place. And I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah, man. I love being home.
I'm cool with people getting their peace. I'm all for it.
I gotta make some time to be home more.
To decompress.
Yeah. I've been really tense these past few weeks.
About the same amount of time your hand been fucked up?
About that, yeah.
Makes sense.
It's a lot of fucking tension, man. A lot of tension.
Makes sense.
What's next? BiBi,
Yes.
what you got for us?
So the first one I have is a social topic. So after 5 years, your girl confesses she cheated on you the first month of while you guys were dating. She says she never did after that month. What would you do?
Is it dating or the first month into the relationship where it was made official?
Let's say
That was my question.
Was it
dating.
Yeah, I had the same
Just
question.
dating.
dating?
Yes.
I can get past that.
Dating
I can
doesn't
get past
count.
that.
So if it was,
It have to be a relationship because dating, you both could be dating
You're courting.
multiple people.
Yeah, you're courting.
Yeah.
so what does
But
one
then
of
again,
you
is
say?
that really cheating?
I know.
So if we're gonna stick to the context of cheating, we would have to assume that it was 1 month into the
A
relationship.
relationship.
I'm not. No, I'm cool.
So you
Because-
would leave after
because-
5 years.
Yes, because she spent. If she's a respectable woman, it shouldn't be so easy for her to carry on for that long. You mean like that shit? If it should eat away at you and change the way you act, change the way you do certain shit until
Immediately.
I catch on. No,
So say
once you start feeling a certain way about me, because let's be honest, it's not gonna happen after a month.
So
But-
let's say
Yeah.
a year after she didn't. When's your
Yeah.
deadline? Like 6 months, 8
I've
months.
I've fallen in love in a year.
all right. Let's narrow it down. Let's make it a little more narrow. Let's say you and this girl go on one date. After the one date, it's like, I can see myself being with you. Let's be in a relationship. And you just
He's
be
a
like,
dumb
all right, cool.
motherfucker saying
I'm
some
just
shit
saying,
like
no,
that.
but say just like, hey, listen, I don't really feel like courting other people. Let's just see if we work together as a couple. And you'd be like, all right. So if in that first month from when you said okay to then, and it was like, I went on the, well, you said I had sex with somebody else. So like I had sex with some guy I had a date planned with 2 weeks after.
She said
we
cheated.
made
Cheated
No,
doesn't
that's cheating
necessarily
because
mean sex.
once you make it an official, true. Once you make it an official, so it's like I went on a date with, I went on a date with someone else. I had a planned date already.
That I can get past. Did you fuck him?
What if y'all never had sex yet?
I'm not claiming nobody I ain't fucked yet.
Me neither. I'm just saying.
I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Ain't no fucking.
I don't think I could do that. I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
grown.
when niggas fucking put Women Crush Wednesday posts up of bitches that they just follow and converse with on the
A
internet.
crush is different.
I'm not posting no
You
fucking
can't have-
crush that I ain't fucked yet.
You can't. No, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to have a crush on someone you already had.
Yeah, that's not a crush.
What?
No,
That's-
that,
what?
that's infatuation now. That's different.
Yeah.
What?
Which can still be over a person you never had sex
You don't
with,
crush
but
on your wife no more? She doesn't walk past and you won't be like,
It's a different word for that. Like, I'm highly attracted to my... Like, it's different.
nigga, that's a crush.
Nah.
No, it's not.
Nah, it's different. You gotta start separating shit. Like, you can't...
Enlighten me.
Okay, the problem is, what you just said, a lot of women think that men are supposed to now apply all of these logics just to them. It's like, I'm never supposed to find another woman attractive. I can only crush on you. I can only think you're the sexiest woman. It feels good to know, like, oh, I think you're the most beautiful thing in the world. Yeah, fine, but at the end of the day, I'm still
The most
human.
beautiful
My
thing
eyes
in the
aren't. I'm
world.
just saying. So that's what makes you crush on somebody. You think there's like that person in your eyes is like this beautiful thing. Once you have sex with them or something, they're no longer a crush. It's just like, okay, I really like. It's not a crush anymore. It's not a crush anymore.
What?
It's not. It's not. It's no longer a crush.
Well, you toxic.
I'm
So
not,
are you.
Not that serious. It's not.
That's crush.
Y'all both toxic.
It's a good way to define it to make it easier to define, but it's no longer a crush. Like a crush is supposed to be for somebody who you're not really with. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Like you're not. You like or someone you're not with anymore. You know, it's different. It's different.
So wait a minute.
It's different.
It's only okay to crush on somebody before and after you're with them, not during.
No,
Yes.
it's only before, not after
Not,
or
yeah,
during.
I don't even think it's really after.
Or during.
But say if somebody you was with before had like this physical change after y'all got together, it's kind of like a new person a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can recrush. Like say they go get their titties done, you're like, ooh, that's something new because you were so flat chested. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
But
different.
you was crushing on that flat chested bitch.
Right, because you had a fat ass, but now you got a fat ass and big titties. So it's like I'm
Ooh,
crushing.
I'm
Now it's
super
a
crushing.
that's what I'm saying. It's a new crush because the titties is new. You're the same person, but the titties is new. So I'm not really crushing on you. I'm crushing on new titties.
Ed, what happened?
What?
You've become the old me.
No, like I think a crush should be held for someone you're not in a relationship with, knowing you never had sex with.
What?
I think you can be super physically and emotionally attracted to your spouse. That's different now. I don't
Fam,
want.
that's
I don't
a
want to
crush.
call it. No, I don't want to call it a crush. It's not a crush. Crush is almost like that's so out of reach. Because normally, like a crush is like either they know you got a crush and they just can't be with you, or it's a secret crush you keep it to yourself.
Let me get this straight.
It's
if
someone
you're not
unattainable.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Unattainable. It's a crush.
That's a crush.
Once you get it, it's no longer a crush.
crush.
I crushed it.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, it's over. It's done. I crushed that.
Yo! It's no longer a crush. I crushed it.
It's over.
Oh, man, you guys are fucking toxic.
No, it's real.
Nah, y'all toxic.
It's real.
BB, I'm surprised at you.
It's not a toxic thing. It's the true meaning of a crush.
I'm not rolling.
Go look it up on dictionary. It's
I don't think I
someone
can
that
find
is
that on Baller Alert.
unattainable. Huh?
I don't think I can find it on
I
Baller
know.
Alert.
You just think everything is toxic, but it's just the meaning of
I
it.
think everything is toxic. I think you guys are toxic.
Oh, whatever. Call me toxic, whatever. I don't care. But it's
No, I really
unattainable.
thought that you was gonna go with the go. Oh no, you should still crush on your girlfriend / right. But she was like, oh no, that shit over.
Because that's not the meaning of crush,
Okay. Cool.
right?
Yeah. Listen, first thing I said.
We completely got the fuck off the actual fucking topic.
So I guess we gotta move on to the next.
Yeah.
Oh no, the topic was about the cheating for 5 years.
You gotta
So-
you gotta assume that they fucked, and
So-
you guys were 1 month into a
All right,
relationship,
so 1 month into a relationship,
and she gave the pussy up.
I'm over it. I would be upset in a moment, but I think I'll let it pass. I'll probably like step away for like a couple days or something though.
Be like, I'm so mad at you. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
cheat.
yeah. It's like one of them things. It's like a hall
Suck it.
pass.
Hey!
I mean,
Yeah.
like
And then I'm
And
gonna
then-
tell you 5 years later.
and then come
that's what
back
I'm
like
saying. It's like
it's cool, babe.
you could be hurt. Nah, I won't come back like it's cool. You come back and you gotta still act hurt when you come back, so they don't think you did nothing wrong when you went out.
And then
You know what I'm
5 years
saying?
later,
It's
be
like-
like, remember that time you told me I cheated?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or just never say nothing because she might leave your ass because you get it out of spite.
Take it to the
So-
grave.
But
The grave.
I think I'll be like,
You'd be over it.
yeah,
Because
because
it's so new.
I didn't live through it.
Yeah.
In that moment, I didn't have to go through it. I didn't have to question you. I didn't have to figure out why you did it back then. And then I probably wouldn't even ask them. I'd be like, unless you brung it up because like the person's back around or something.
Yeah.
That'd be my only question. Like, why you tell me this now? That's my question.
Yeah.
You're like, why now? Why would you tell me now? There's no way you're like, I just felt so guilty for 5 years. For 5 years, you felt so guilty. Nah, you must have saw that nigga on the train or something. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them kind of things.
And she was scared that
That's
it was gonna come
that's
out.
what's gonna make the whole conversation turn, and then we might end up breaking up because now you're gonna feel like she lying to you about dumb shit. Like you told me you fucked him. You can't tell me you just saw him on the train. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so when you saw him on the train, you must have got the number again. Then we gotta start being like chicks and
Saw
being
him on the train
toxic
and
and making.
got the number again is fucking nuts.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
be realistic about this, Ed.
What?
He likes 6 pictures straight, slid in the
In this
DM.
era, yeah.
Asked
Where you
her
been?
how
With
she
the
been
where you
doing,
been? Yeah. I
and-
seen the kids. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, there will be no linking on the train and getting
And I
the
still
number,
wouldn't.
dog.
And I still wouldn't know because I don't check for my wife's social media. Like I don't go. I barely go. She be mad because like me and her don't really engage too much on social media. So you know if you don't engage with somebody, their shit don't pop up on your timeline like that. So she'll be like, you ain't see my picture yesterday. I'm like,
And you ain't
I'm
like it?
No, I really didn't. I literally have to type in your name, go to your page, just to like the picture, so you won't say shit to me. But I really don't see your shit because we don't engage on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's not me. I don't make the algorithm. She be like, man, fuck that. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not having this conversation with you. I know how this shit work. You don't.
Well, you do know that you can get notifications
I'm not
as soon
putting
as
up-
she posts
I'm
That's
not
something.
dead.
putting a
That's
notification.
dead.
I'm not doing
I'm
that.
not doing that.
Because then she'll be posting shit on purpose, and then she like
Just so you
So
can
you
see.
didn't see the
ignored me?
Just so you
exactly.
can see.
So I'm not setting. I would never set myself like that. Be more engaging, and then I'll see it. That's all. Post more. You can't post some shit.
What about you,
once every
BB?
2 weeks.
What?
If your husband says 1 month into dating he cheated on you after 5 years, how would you go about that?
I'm with Ed. I question him, like, so why you tell me after 5 years? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's the biggest ask. You done already did it.
Yeah.
That and was he the only one? Is he's the only one?
Or that
one
person.
month?
the
What
only
about
one?
year 3? What about
And how?
yesterday? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be asking
Like,
a lot of questions, yeah, because I'd be like, so
Yeah.
what was her name? What was
Why?
this?
Why do y'all
You know
do
why?
that?
Because they can go check social media after that
Yeah.
and see the engagement.
Listen, my ex FaceTimed me while I was in the hospital. First thing she asked me,
With your girlfriend?
no. She, once I told her that, I'm like, look, like,
I'm good.
I'm seeing somebody else. Because it was always, I'm good because I'm good.
Right.
Like, you don't got to worry about what I'm doing. But I came out and told her.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucking with somebody else. She's like, what? Fuck you mean you fucking with somebody else? I'm like, all right, I don't know what you want me to say. So she's like, where's she from? I'm like, not Philly, so you don't know her. Relax. Oh, you got you a suburban girl. Yeah. What's her name? Why?
Because she want to Google search that ass.
That's dead.
We always want to know things we really don't want the answers to.
Not
Big
me.
Facts.
Is that a female thing?
It's a female thing. That's
Okay,
what I'm telling
okay,
you.
okay, okay.
Big.
You be like, so how many times y'all had sex?
And then I tell you like, ugh.
Yeah, no. And then, for some reason, I don't know why we think we want to know, but we don't. But in some way, it helps us cope, I think, maybe. Just knowing.
BiBi, never mind.
What?
No,
What?
never mind.
BiBi, what? Anyway. So. What? I can't stand you. So anyway, I would be asking why he would waited so long to tell me. But if it was something old and he didn't do it again, then
Yeah,
I'd
but he
probably
already
get over
expressed that. So you telling me that you don't take his word?
it.
No.
No.
You don't take his word? Or that's not what you're telling
I'm
me.
not going to take the word immediately.
Yeah, I won't take the word. Yeah.
But you wouldn't have known anything if he didn't tell you. So who were you to doubt his word at that point?
Because I would have trust issues.
I feel like the only way that you should doubt his word at that point is if something came from it, like a baby, an STD. But after 5 years, I'm pretty sure you guys done made plenty doctor
Well,
trips.
to me, it's like, well, if you kept it this long, what else are you keeping?
What if that was the case? Like, what if... How long you been with your husband?
17 years.
17 years. What if he said in month 1 of your relationship,
He knocked
She
somebody
did.
up.
but he didn't know, and he just popped back up and was
With
like...
the baby.
No, not a baby. Not like a 17-year-old or a 16-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like,
With a kid, yeah.
yeah, well, how would you feel now? Like, their questions are completely different.
Different,
Or the
yeah.
feeling is completely different. Even though it was like, before, like, all right, say
I
this.
would be fucking stoked that I'm
Say-
above child support
say
now.
He
I'm like,
told
oh, this
you first,
motherfucker
like,
already
all right,
grown?
like, this what happened.
Yeah.
A month in, I cheated. We never stayed together. It was a one-night stand. Literally, it was a one-night stand, and that was it. And he just stopped there, and you started asking him all your normal questions and all the stuff you want to ask him. And he's like, but she got a 16-year-old kid. Like, after you asked him all of the initial shit and felt comfortable, like, all right, cool, whatever, and then the baby came. Is it a new line of questioning after that? Because you already asked him everything you
Yeah,
needed to ask.
definitely. Like,
Are
it's
you going to ask the mother the same set of questions?
Well, first, I would want a DNA test just to
Well, yeah, of course.
clarify everything.
Who that is? That's baby leg.
I would want,
of course.
you know, and then I would want to know if he did, in fact, talk to the girl behind my back for the 16
For
years.
16 years, and just now finally decided after 16 years
Yeah,
to say something
because
to
the daughter maybe wants to be a part of our family
you.
or
So
their
say
siblings.
if they both admit, like, what if she comes to you like, listen, it was a one night stand. I didn't really know who it was, or whatever the case may be. I finally came across the social media and I hit him up, and right, we'll get to test him, but I really think the child is his type thing. Like, she really was completely out the picture. Like, he didn't know or nothing. Like, it really was like,
You can't be mad at
was
that.
it.
Well, this is a funny story because it kind of sounds
Uh-oh.
very similar. This happened to my dad, actually.
Oh, all right.
And
I thought she was about to say your husband.
no,
Fuck.
my dad. This.
Are
this-
you that love child?
No.
Okay.
this lady did come and with her 16-year-old daughter at the time, and she actually came out to me and my dad and was like, I'm your sister,
And I'm your daughter.
and so. So I started communicating with the girl. She was my sister. Of course, I was gonna accept her with open arms. Blah blah. So I actually told her to come over to the house because I was a lot older, and we took pictures or whatever. And my stepmom actually seen.
Like immediately? You just met this bitch? You taking pictures with her?
No, not immediately, but like over
Over
the
time.
course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh shit! My daddy's smut child. Selfie.
So.
My dad got one of those.
So then my stepmom actually saw the picture, of her, and she was upset with me, but obviously.
Your stepmom sold it?
Yeah, my step, cause he's not with.
Right.
with my mom.
Moms are trash.
Huh?
Moms be trash.
For what?
They're super fucking jealous.
So maybe the mom knew though, but
But
was hoping like
The mom,
the stepmom.
my stepmom. Well, I guess she heard about the girl maybe 16 years ago.
Right,
Maybe
right.
she
And
knew
she
that
finally
she
was
did.
like over
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah, and then she resurfaced with this girl, the 16-year-old, saying it was his, whatever. It's so funny how it happened to be around when she was 16, and now she needed money for this sweet 16.
You're not getting no bread from me, and I just met you.
Well, my dad is that kind of man that if it's his child, he's gonna do whatever and
For
give
the
up.
sweet 16 though.
So
That's crazy.
So
But,
he
I
did.
mean, I
He
guess.
did give money to her, and everything. But my stepmom
Yo, I'm
said.
tired of these fucking fathers being real niggas making us be trash.
So my
I'm not doing
stepmom
that
did
shit.
make-
Bitch, I ain't meet you in 16 years. Fuck your party.
Well, maybe he was guilty because he wasn't there for the 16.
I mean, you could feel bad, but I think there should have been a
Got $100.
relationship established first. I commend him.
I got
I commend him
$100.
for doing
I
it.
think he started to a little bit,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it came
got
to that
$100.
time.
Yeah, okay.
But my stepmom insisted on getting a DNA, and turns out it wasn't his daughter.
It wasn't.
No.
Hey!
She owed me some bread.
Yeah!
Now I
Score
was
one
mad
for the
at
city
that.
girls.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So if it was my husband, like I would probably want to get a DNA test.
Yeah,
Ask him
immediately.
questions. Yeah, like were you in
Would you
contact?
would you want the DNA test before you actually got upset?
Yes.
Okay, that's smart. I like that.
Because
Seem kind of level-headed.
yeah, you gotta think about things because at the end of the day, it's not the child's fault.
Yeah.
And
In that scenario, though, it's kind of like not his fault either if
Yeah.
he didn't know.
if he
you know
didn't
what
know,
I'm saying?
and there was no communication,
Right.
and I'd have to definitely see. And then talking to the females too, it gets kind of tricky because some women are spiteful and be like, "Yeah, he was talking, he
Right.
knew," you know what I
Right,
mean?
Right.
So
It's hard to prove it.
Depends on the situation.
It's like, prove it. Send me some
Yeah,
screenshots
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I need receipts.
Yeah, I need old receipts. Not receipts from last week when you first
Yeah.
got back in contact
Yeah.
with me either. I need shit from like 5 years ago. Show me something. Show me a check you wrote for you, something you paid for, a receipt, like something. Don't come and know, because now you lonely and you trying to take my man. Like, relax.
Yeah.
I don't, it gets like that.
Now,
I've seen it.
the fact
It's
if I
It's nasty.
would I stay with him after that? You wanted to know?
Yeah.
After the child? I would definitely just have to see the communication and then go from there.
The communication between him
Yeah,
and
if there was anything between, because if it
Between the
wasn't
child and the child's mother.
within the 16 years,
Okay.
and then I would be. If it wasn't, and she just came out of nowhere, then we could get something that I could get over.
right.
Okay. So answer me this.
Mm-hmm.
If there was any communication in between, period, would that be a deal breaker for you, or would the content of the communication be the deal breaker? Determine if it was a deal
Oh,
breaker. or
any
not.
kind of communication and that I wasn't
Really?
aware of.
No.
Really?
Okay. What if she just was reaching out saying like, "Hey, what's up? How you been?" 10 years later, but still didn't tell him he had the child. And he was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
everything cool. I'm good. I'm married. Got my kids. Blah blah blah." And then kept it pushing. That's
I'm not even talking about that. What if he knew about it?
no.
Listen,
How long
hear
ago?
me out. Hear me
I'm
out.
listening.
Hear me out.
You are-
What if?
It's a dark street, man.
What if he? What if he knew about it, right?
Uh-huh.
But said to her, "Listen, this was so long ago that I'm not gonna bring this to my wife's attention until we get a DNA test," and she keeps spinning them on the DNA test for all that time. I would look at that as me protecting my wife's feelings. Because a one-night stand a month into us dating is not, to me, worth mentioning to risk my whole fucking marriage 15 years later because of one night of me doing some dumb shit. Now, what I won't do is duck my responsibility that I'm obligated to have along with keeping my wife in the dark. So, before I bring this to my wife's attention, we need to be sure. Would that make you walk away from your husband?
He's still communicating with someone, and it's a possible child. I would rather, whether or not you want what you think is best for her and sheltering or filtering her feelings or everything. You have to let her make that choice for herself. I think if you're married to someone, communication is key, and I would feel more comfortable if you said, so and so from my past just came up. She says that I have a kid. I don't know yet. I'm going to take a DNA test. But I didn't want to spring this up on you, out of nowhere. I would respect that more than you just keeping everything away.
There's two ways of me looking at that. One is definitely, I'm not risking my marriage on a possibility. That's one way that I would look at it. The other way that I would look at it is I shouldn't have married a woman that would leave me because of a possibility.
Nobody said she was going to leave you.
That's what I asked you.
I'm saying I would rather know and give me the choice whether or not I wanted to leave or keep going.
Yeah. If I marry you and you leave me because of that, I'm punching you in your fucking head. That's childish as fuck. And very
punching
unfairly
somebody in the
prideful.
head is childish as fuck.
Since we being childish.
Oh my god. But that's her choice. Some women.
When you
can
get
deal
married,
with
you give up
things.
the eyes for an us.
But nobody said nobody was leaving. We just said
That
what
shouldn't
do we
be
do?
an option. For a possibility, it shouldn't be an option.
I
Especially
think,
given those circumstances.
I think if what you're saying for you to prematurely leave before you get the DNA results, I mean that's fine. If you feel that she might feel like, why after all this time you ain't tell me nothing?
I just told you. 2 reasons. I was protecting your feelings because it's only a possibility. And 2, I don't think one mistake a month into us dating is worth bringing up. Yeah. At this point. We're talking 15 years later.
I still think communication is they're more respectable.
Now, the only way that I feel like leaving somebody after that is if this specific situation was the icing on the cake. Mm-hmm. If there's constant fucking signs of you withholding shit from somebody who you claim to love and want to spend the rest of your life with, of course, red flag. But if we've been good, and something comes back to bite me in the ass from 15 years ago after 1 month of us dating, come on, babe. Let me slide. You're my wife now. Mm-hmm. You mean, like, I'm not going to say shut the fuck up and chalk it, but let's be adults about this. But she has a right
to be upset.
People fuck up. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Don't leave me.
Oh, no. I'd be like, you know what, I'm going to go to my mom's house for a little bit.
Oh, no. No. We ain't doing that. Don't tell me you going to your mom's house, yo.
But you have to let her cool off, too.
Yeah, but y'all be lying, though. Y'all don't really be going to your mom's house.
See, you got trust issues.
No, y'all be going to your sister's house. And when y'all go to your sister's house, y'all go to the fucking club. And when y'all go to the club, y'all end up at after hours. And then y'all end up at fucking hotels.
See, you be with a whole type of other female.
No. I'm not speaking from personal experience. I'm speaking from what I've seen as my years as a side nigga.
Oh, my gosh. That doesn't happen with everyone, though.
No, it does. It happens with everybody. It does.
Not everybody.
Everybody.
You're not. I'm not gonna be.
How old are you, BiBi?
I'm be 37.
Okay, you're not gonna tell me that at least at one point in your fucking life. Of course, you're not gonna tell me and on the podcast, but you're not gonna.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends on what age. Like if I was 25, maybe.
I'm only 29, BiBi.
I know, but I'm talking about as a grown woman perspective. We're not. If we say we're going to my mom's to cool off.
But grown woman is a perspective.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
I'm saying it from maybe if I was 20, maybe I was 25, maybe I might have went to my sister's
Has
house
it ever
and
crossed your mind that there's a 25-year-old out there who's just as grown as you
all
are?
right. I'm not.
Mm.
I don't know what you talking about.
You do.
No, I don't.
Hey, why you so fucking quiet over there?
You guys were talking. I'm listening.
Cause he always.
There's three of us.
But you.
Oh,
were
get the
engaged
fuck
in
outta
a
here.
Conversation.
Now BiBi over here trying to make it seem like I'm always fucking putting a target on her back.
What? She was
I
responding.
said BiBi,
to
not you. Shut up. Told some what?
Oh, all right. She was responding, and I was.
You a nut ass nigga.
It was a good exchange back and forth. What I was supposed to do.
He wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I was.
You clearly
Well,
were
I'm
not
just
paying
saying.
attention.
He's like, oh y'all. He was saying y'all going to your
Stay at your
house.
sister's.
Stay
And you
at
feel stay at your sister.
And I'm
I
like,
was
it's not
listening.
that for everyone. He's like, yeah, you do.
I feel like every female has a story like that. Every single one.
You just think you know it all.
No, I don't. I've actually been wrong a lot in the past like 5-6 months.
The 3 months.
Huh?
They're all of your free months.
Okay, so I got another question.
What's up?
If your ex was on fire, what would you do to turn her off? To turn the fire off?
I would give her prayer.
A prayer? So you're not even touching nothing
What
like.
kind of fire is this? You know.
If this
it's-
bitch is engulfed,
You're like, it's a grease fire.
If it's a grease fire,
there's nothing you can do.
I gotta smother you.
yo,
I'm just saying.
y'all should have saw Ed's face when he said he gotta smother you. God damn.
The face first.
It's like,
Thank you.
Listen, you're trying to save the 3rd-degree burns. That's the worst ones, right? 3rd-degree burns from,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait, no, 1st degree.
Third
whichever was
degree
it,
is
third-
more intensive.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3.
Is it?
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, you know, try to keep them going to
I
the
wouldn't
face.
know. I never got burnt. Hey! Even though I'm lying, I caught chlamydia once. That shit was terrible.
You smother from the
I
head
had
down.
dick snot.
Okay, what if it wasn't grease fire?
I mean,
Electrical fire.
I think I would
leave
try
me,
to. I
leave
think
me
I
out
would
of it.
try to save anybody from being on fire, regardless of who it is. I don't want to see just people die.
Yeah.
And I don't have any real ill will towards any of my exes either. So
I'm only cool with one ex, and that's my ex fiance.
So you would what would you do to turn off your ex if she was on
My
fire?
ex fiance.
Any of your exes, if they were on fire.
yeah, some little water,
Bucket of water. Yeah.
some sand.
I hope to God it works.
Scream, stop, drop, and
I
roll.
gotta.
You spit on her.
I
Nah.
don't think that's gonna put the fire
I'll,
out. But
I'll spit on her once she gets put out. Bitch, you see what you made me do?
I'm gonna wash my car with that.
Got me out here risking my skin. The fuck?
So you would turn your ex.
BiBi,
off.
do you even
Yeah.
have exes?
Yes,
Okay. What would you do?
I'd turn them off with water,
If
Not
the
even-
water don't work, you assed out.
a hose.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go above and beyond to put somebody out.
I mean, I don't think I can. I think by the time you think of something else, it burnt to death. So like, you stop, drop, and roll while I throw this water on you. If the combination of the two don't work, you dead. So figure this shit out.
Man, listen.
Be like, stop, drop, and roll.
Let me use my strong hand.
Okay.
Fuck all that.
The next question. If a woman slapped you in your face during sex, what would you do?
I've been there before.
Is it a
He's
big
in-
turn off or a turn off?
He's into that shit.
I stopped.
You're like, oh,
I stopped. I chuckled, and I just started back up. But I gave her a look like, "Bitch, you lucky I ain't smack you back."
She might have wanted to get smacked back.
Nah,
but-
because when I stopped, she was like,
Look at my bad, y'all.
She like, they
My
got
bad.
away from me there.
My bad.
I'm like,
I got caught in the moment.
yeah. I'm not mad at it. Some bitches
How hard was this
leave
slap?
scars on your back. Some bitches leave hickeys. A slap.
I'm not into none of that.
No. I mean,
Would
like
you-
it could
You're
be
not
worse.
into
It
the
could be
slapping,
worse.
right? Are you, so
I'm
what
not
would
into
you
the
do?
hickeys or back scratching either, but
A face
Yeah.
slap.
back scratches and hickeys are over fucking rated. You said you've been slapped?
No, I was saying, what would you do if you were slapped?
What would you do?
I probably would instantly go soft. It depends on how hard the slap was.
Yo,
too.
I'm glad you said that, though. These fucking females swear that this shit is not as mental for us as it is for them.
Nah, it is. It probably would immediately turn me off. Like, you just slapped the shit out of me. Like, hard. And I probably was sweating. So now that shit stung.
Sweating turns me off. I'll go soft from sweating.
No, I just don't want to get slapped while sweating.
No, yo. I don't want to sweat. I don't want to sweat during sex, yo.
Stop being like, yo, I don't like
I probably would have to stop because my dick went soft. It's like, it's done. It's like, then you gotta wait.
You gonna grab it at the base and try to make
no,
it...
No. You owe me a dick suck now. You slapped me.
Yo, yeah, Ed!
Like, it's not like there's no other way. It's not coming back.
Well,
Yo!
It's not
You
coming
owe
back.
me a dick suck now, but shit
Yeah,
went
it's
so.
not coming- You slapped the shit out of me. That shit stung. I got a
Karate
handprint.
Ed,
Got
the
a handprint
narcotic
on my
distributing
face.
legend. Yeah!
And when it's off guard, that shit hurt more because you can't
You
like,
be like, oh.
tense up.
It got that extra
Yeah,
sting.
you can't tense up. That shit like spit probably flew out my mouth. Nah, dog.
The middle finger caught the ear so you get the ring.
Yo, if you slap me in my face and hit my, we're done. We're done. Like, this night is over.
Well, yeah, her
This
hand was
night
pretty
is
big
over.
for you to get slapped in the
You
face
could've
and
just
catch the
missed.
ear.
and then she had a big hand.
Or you just caught me across the ear, like pat. Hard too, like hard.
That's a bad joint.
Nah, that's fucking
That's a bad joke.
disgusting.
My baby mom punched me in my ear one time, and I saw white spots for like 20 minutes.
Nah, that shit knock off your equilibrium.
Yeah.
I'll fall off the bed.
So that brings me to the next question: is oral sex required or mandatory in a relationship?
Yes. Yes. If you say no, I'm gonna get up and throw this fucking bing right at that lit head.
I wasn't gonna say. Why would I say no? I think that it is required. It's just it's different levels of frequency. I don't know whose phone that is.
That's BB's.
Mine is off.
It's just different levels of like
Frequency.
like do you need it every day? Do you need it a couple times a week?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Every time I have sex, dude, you know shit like that. Those are the things. Like I'm not doing it all the time. You don't want your fucking mind. I'm not.
So you're not giving it all the time.
I don't even think I want to get it all the time. Sometimes I just want to have sex. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes that shit do be lit
Like
where it's like only wet on the inside, and you gotta shimmy your way into the
Make
yeah.
it work for a little bit, but
Yeah, and then it snap a little bit when you finally break through.
you
Yeah,
don't want to have to do it every single time. That's like saying like that's setting you up for not ever being able to have a quickie either. Because if we're having a quickie, we can't do both.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a quickie.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Quickies these days because of the internet are super fucking underrated. Everybody want to talk that. Oh, you need to be in this shit for such. No.
Well,
I have 180 seconds for you
That's it.
right now.
You came through on my lunch break. I don't have time for all that.
yeah,
3 minutes.
I think that whole like over an hour stuff is overrated anyway too.
I think it's made up.
It's like who wants to be there all that
I
damn
think it's
time?
made up. Even
Who wants to be in there all that,
That-
time?
that's
like,
what
we
I'm
can
saying,
be in
like-
the act of. We can go for a round, maybe on a second or third round or something. But I'm not. It's not.
I ain't gonna
like,
hold you. Only one time in my life have I went 3 rounds.
I don't know.
One time.
I'm not
Why
kidding.
wasn't that only that one time?
What do you mean?
That's just exhausting.
No,
That's
but
why.
like what made that one time special where you were like, I just gotta go these 3 rounds?
I really wanted to nail that bitch, and the hotel room was really expensive, so I
got
Yeah.
your money's worth,
He had a crush,
and he crushed it.
and he crushed it.
Yeah! Oh shit! Wait, fucked it up. Oh, I fucked it up again. Oh, I keep fucking up. Stop fucking up! What's wrong with my soundboard?
Use your strong hand.
Oh, and then
He
she
broke
gonna
the
give me What the
soundboard.
fuck is going
He
on?
probably don't even have a crush on that joint no more either. Too.
Yeah,
It's over. It's over. That's what I'm
Because once
saying.
you crush it, you crushed it. It's
That's
over.
it.
Nah,
Nah, that's it.
y'all niggas tripping. I'm not rolling with that fucking theory, yo.
It's the
It's not a theory.
definition.
It's the definition.
There it is. Hey!
It's a definition. You're right.
It's the definition.
It's not a theory.
Fuck y'all.
It's facts. Some things you can't have your opinion on. It's already written in
it's
stone.
written.
I have a question for y'all,
Okay.
which is why I said we'll get back into a certain subject that we were on earlier. What is the most out-of-pocket sexual partner you've ever had? Somebody who you were not, under any fucking circumstances, supposed to touch at any given time. We're not talking minors
Or family members.
or family members.
Relax.
That should go without saying. but
Relax, Alabama.
These days, oh, somebody's gonna say the 16-year-old. Go, Ed.
That you're not supposed to have? I don't know. That's a tough one.
What classifies like your girlfriend's sister?
Your own standards. We're not. This is a completely fucking judge-free segment.
Oh, I gotta think.
Assuming that there has been somebody you fucked before that you knew for a fact you'd
I'm
be
just
like,
trying to think of the worst one.
this is fucking wrong.
I'm just trying to think of the worst one.
I knew that off the top of my fucking head.
So let's hear your first. Maybe
I
it
fucked
can.
my 7th grade teacher.
What? Why? Not while you were in 7th grade.
No, not while I was in 7th grade.
Those are epic moments, and they don't seem to happen to minors. Obviously, they're happening
These days,
It
They're
has
happening-
happened.
They're happening to a bunch of little white kids, and they're like, I had a couple teachers I would have smashed at 13 if they would have let me. On God, and never would have told a soul, and would have been pissed if my parents found out and tried to get them booked. Like, no, what are you doing?
why you fucking this up for
What
me?
are you doing? I get good grades and good pussy. What the fuck is wrong with
And
you?
if she get
That's
pregnant,
life.
we ain't gotta keep it.
That's the life. What are you talking about?
I'm like, yo, I'm
That's
not
like having
telling-
a good job and good pussy. It's the same
Listen,
thing. I'm a kid. Like,
Yo, I'm listen, young boy. Listen, I'm not telling your mom. You mean like, I'm not telling
Nah,
your mom. But
that's hating.
be the fuck careful.
that's hating.
That's hating for sure.
always these fucking
I
moms
fucked my
on that.
7th grade teacher, and you know what's crazy? It was the only fucking teacher that I ever had a crush on.
So how did that come about? Was it years later you guys met?
Yeah, she ended up being a bartender at a club that I went to, and I went over there. I ordered a drink, and I'm like, and she's
called
like,
you by your real first name.
and she's like, I'm like, she said, you gained weight. I'm like, yo, that is you. I'm like, yo, I knew I wasn't fucking bugging. She's like, yeah. I was like, well, at least you ain't got to ask me for my ID. You mean, like, you know how old I am. This, that, and third. Anyway, one thing led to another. I ain't even hit her that night. I just grabbed that number. I grabbed the number, and it took me like 2 months to crack.
You was breaking that.
Nigga, are you nuts? I was trying to fuck when I was her student, nigga. You got.
That's probably why she.
Was she
bartending.
Spanish? White?
She was a white girl.
That's probably why she bartending.
Why? She was fucking students? Hey!
You don't go from teaching to bartending like that.
Hey, man.
In the same city and state too.
The Philly public school system pays shit, dog.
Not that much shit.
I don't know.
Not that much shit.
I don't know. I can imagine a Philadelphia public school teacher leaving her job to
I
bartend.
mean, it was also she could have also been bartending. She could have
On the side.
She could still be a teacher.
No, I asked her. She said no.
Oh, she lost that license.
Yeah, who was yours?
I had sex with one of my older brother's ex-girlfriends.
Wow, you a scumbag.
Yeah, this was years later though. It wasn't like
So?
So much for being a judge-free zone.
right. Scumbag. You out here
Scumbag.
fucking up our
And
education.
I went straight to call him a scumbag. Damn, I'm trash.
And you want me to talk?
You out
Oh,
here
no.
fucking up our educational system. He mad at me.
Yeah, but that's family, man.
But it was like a fucking ex from like forever. He like 19 girlfriends in between.
Was
I don't think
he cool with it?
He don't even know.
I don't even think he even know. I don't know if we ever talked about it before.
Oh shit. Nice.
We had some good times together though. So. Me and my brother with other chicks, not me
Was
and the
it
chick.
more than one occasion?
He gonna smoke you.
Or it was just like one time?
Yeah.
Nah, it was one time.
Was it a Wham Bam Thank You Man?
Yeah, it was a one time
All
type
right.
of thing.
All
It was
right.
one of them like, oh.
Was it not worth it?
Oh, it's not. It wasn't.
It was. It
Pussy
was
was
trash.
trash?
It wasn't trash.
Pussy was
but-
trash?
It was trash.
It wasn't trash.
You was too
but,
busy
like,
being guilty?
I had better in that time frame of not seeing you to when I ever saw you again. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was like, if this would have happened when I was 13, probably would have been the best thing ever, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
This nigga said he might have enjoyed it if he was 13.
because, you have better life experiences and
Yo,
you expect
you
different
bullshit,
things. And
guys.
it's like, all right, my brother was lying.
Alright,
Shit
BB,
went act.
what'd you do?
Shit went
I
great.
don't really have it.
No, fuck out of here, you lying.
She gotta go back 20 years.
I
dog.
So? If something sticks out, it sticks out. Pause if needed. Stands out. Alright, stands out.
I don't even feel comfortable talking about this.
Hey, man.
You don't want to be a scumbag?
I don't want to be a
There will be
scumbag.
no more scumbags thrown around.
Oh,
You guys
He
are
worse
sensitive.
on the females. I don't know about this.
Nah, you're fine.
No, you say that.
You're
He's
fine.
like, I knew she was toxic.
You don't need to tell me about a bad sexual experience for me to say that.
It wasn't bad. Well,
Hey! She enjoyed herself. I'm being toxic. All right, Phoebe, go ahead.
this was when my oldest girls were little, right before I started dating my husband. It was my daughter's pediatrician. Well,
There
he
you
was
go.
a pre-med, so he was an intern.
That's not bad.
Was it at the doctor's office?
Oh no.
Oh, damn. Trying to juice up the story and shit.
Cue the Pornhub music.
Like she went back with the main doctor while he was pre-med. Pulled me out the waiting room.
That would be too risky. I'd be scared. Too scared.
Risky for who?
Both
For
of them.
all of us.
That's
Well,
amazing.
obviously, if I was at the doctor's office, I was with my kids, so.
That's exciting. How long they gonna be back there getting them shots? Back to the quickie conversation. See?
Got 120 seconds for you.
Well, about 12 minutes. I don't really take that long. I can do them both at the same time. Great. I'm gonna step out and grab something to drink real quick.
Care to join me? Oh man. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
crazy.
Before we go, I want to talk about this, man. The fucking Tyler the Creator freestyle. Hold on, man. These are one of the things you just gotta hear. Here we go.
Free rock him. I might fly to Sweden to free him. Braid my wig, ASAP tat on my ribs. Switch with him, then I can fuck all the sweet men that I wanna. Actually, I'm gonna heat it up real quick, motherfucker. I'm LeBron. Listen, Flex, we just met, but I know it don't seem like R. Kelly wet dreams. I always keep 16s, nigga.
Nah, this ain't it. He came back.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
I hate you saying, like.
What made you go with that verse? I got a little cousin when I die.
Wait.
Yo, he is wild, bro. He is wild. Like, you talk about a wild factor. He went,
Yo,
went a little too far.
this nigga said, me and Flex just met up in the index looking for buff neck niggas for some hot butt sex.
He is wild. Well, flower boy's out. So.
Yo, it's sad. I don't want to say it's sad because I'm not supposed to be the fucking homophobe anymore, but that bitch can really rap.
Nah, Tyler's nice.
Tyler the Creator can rap his
Tyler's
ass off, but he just got a little bit too much of a motherfucking sense of humor, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought that I was the fucking shock jockey.
Nah, he's always gonna do or say something.
Yo.
When he gets the opportunity, he's gonna do or say something.
And then, like, of course they can't see the video because I played it off my phone, but in the video, when Flex was like, Made you go with that verse. He looked at Flex like, nigga, what I say wrong?
Yeah. Like what?
And he said, I don't know.
What? Like everybody knows a lie. I just said we just met. So
Yeah,
relax.
I had no intentions on going into a fucking deep delve or dive about it, but I just couldn't let that slide. I had to just put
definitely
people onto
hilarious.
That shit. That shit is fucking hilarious, yo.
He probably gonna do a song with Lil Nas X next.
And Frank Ocean.
That's a nasty song. That is a nasty song.
That shit could probably be called Old York Road.
Tyler, Frank, and Lil Nas X. It's coming soon. Pause.
Major pause.
That's crazy.
It'll be released. Still pause.
It's over. They can't even talk about it.
You can't. Yeah. No.
Nope.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. I want some chicken wings.
Always guard that street.
I think that might be the move tonight.
Go get you a KFC bowl. You haven't
famous
talked
bowl?
about. Yeah, you haven't talked about that in a while.
I had one. The same day I got out the hospital, Thursday.
That's the first thing he ate.
Yep.
I need some of everything. That's it.
I
know
got
what.
you.
I know what to get.
I went and got a famous bowl. Yeah.
Well,
Episode 40. Old niggas and old stories. Empire we trust. BiBi, Karate Ed, the drug dealer, Will Clinton with Cripple. We up out this joint. Bye.